ay palaban.
Mabuhay and welcome to the land of the brave and the historical capital of the Philippines, Cavite. I'm sure you know that the Philippine Declaration of Independence was proclaimed in Cavite, led by our first president, Emilio Aguinaldo, in 1898.
We pride ourselves with the famous Taal Volcano, San Roque Parish Church, and Paniman Beach. I would spend long summers here with my family. My lolo built a house on this very beach which we cherished for years. I remember my brothers and I would catch jellyfish during their migration here and stay out late at night to catch crabs for dinner. It was always an adventure for us as kids.
Now let me drive you into what truly captivates a Caviteña's heart.
Just as how we all have our secret hiding places, for me, it is getting lost in one of the many hidden gems in Cavite, Malibik-Libik Falls. I work a full-time job in the city 4 days within the week. And of course, the other day being in Cavite for site inspections and land development planning. But I always try to extend my stay until the weekend to visit this destination because it brings me peace and relieves me from stress. I remember coming to this place at a very crucial time in my life. Now that you know my secret hiding place, when I'm not at the office, but I do have to warn you, it is a tricky hike. But it's good for the heart. To me, this is home.
But what is home without its people? This is Kuya Arnold, a farmer and now friend and mentor who has inspired me to take on a bigger role in my community. One day while visiting farms in Cavite, I noticed that he had prepared seedlings for kids at a local school to teach them the value of sustainable agriculture and bring this knowledge back to their families. In that moment, I decided to do the same and render my heart to empowering farmers in sustainable agriculture. After all, food is the most essential, basic need we all share in common, and so is the preservation of our resources for our future grandchildren. With my farming community behind my back, I've been blessed to have helped educate children in schools on the matter, empower women in farming, learn about plant grafting, promote natural fertilizers, and even learn how to write a kalabaw. This is my community, this is my purpose, and these are the people with whom my heart lies. What is a harvest if we can't eat it? And trust me when I tell you, we have good food.
Not to mention my favorite of all time, the bulalo. Every time I have friends visiting or just simply want to get away from the city, I always find myself in the famous Balay Dako located in Tagaytay. When I eat bulalo, I am reminded of my lola, who always said that this is the healthiest Filipino recipe.
Are you hungry yet? And when we eat here, we eat by the dozen. To us, it is a form of bonding after a long day of farming.
We Caviteños are super palaban, but we love a good celebration too, like the Paru Paru Festival to celebrate Dasmariñas city's transformation. I resonate with the symbol of the butterfly deeply as I drew inspiration from it through my darkest hours. I experienced the lowest point in my life not so long ago. I felt shame for failing to make my country proud, sadness for my family for losing a loved one to cancer, instability from criticisms that never seemed to stop, and worried about destroyed businesses due to the typhoon. I simply felt that I was not good enough. I lost my voice and the will to keep pushing forward. So I went home to Cavite, back to my roots, to my family's legacy, to find myself again. With the paru-paro, the butterfly, as my beacon of hope, I learned that transformation needs to be had in order to survive. Life will go on, and I needed to fight and become a better version of myself because life with purpose is worth living. From the culture of unconditional kindness I've learned from my farming community, we will never run out of love and good energy to give to others as well as to ourselves. That is the legacy that I want to leave.
Ito ang bayan ko, at ngayong alam niyo na ang pinagmulan ko. Nasasabik ako para ibahagi ang kwento ko. I am Samantha Panlilio,
A proud Cavitenya.
Cut!
May buko pie pa?